Hey guys, Crypto G in for another session of Fact or Fiction. Well, it has been a long time since my last confession, but this one is bucking the trend and may well be that genuine crypto opportunity you have been looking for, but never thought you would find. Today we are covering a blockchain tech project that has been building a post-quantum resistant security protocol that uses a distributed network of nodes to negate the vulnerability inherent in centralized systems, the single point of attack. What the hell does that mean, you are probably thinking? Okay, so let's break it down. The Naoris Protocol, headed by former CTO and chief scientist at IBM, David Holtzman, and Kjell Grandhagen, the former chairman of NATO Intelligence Committee, the NIC, was recently launched onto its testnet at the end of January 2025 and has onboarded over 250,000 global nodes in its first 2 weeks. Impressive growth indeed. This technology is designed to replace the current centralized silos, which use a self-contained SCIF-based architecture that introduces vulnerability each and every time another device connects. Naoris does this by using what we call a distributed Hive mind infrastructure. Every device is a validator node in a security Hive mind, and if a threat is detected, the entire network is updated. Similar to how many biological systems work, for instance, the immune system manages security for the cellular silos in our own biological system. This is a powerful concept and runs in line with my belief that certain core systems need to be distributed. That's not to say that there isn't a place for centralized mechanisms, just that unless those centralized systems can be transparent and open source, which I appreciate can't always be the case and which would require some zero knowledge or NPC coding to allow both functionality and privacy, but that's a higher level discussion that most of you aren't ready for yet, especially some of you in the old Zealand, it seems. But we must concede that we do have a trust issue, and not just a global trust issue, but one that penetrates even the closest sectors of our personal lives. Which, if you haven't been sleeping since 2007, you will have noticed the increasing discontent there has been over these legacy system failures, which have increasingly dominated the news globally. No more so than in the US, where their recent state audits sanctioned by Presidente Trumpius and his hand Mr. Maximus. But enough of the political biases, back to the useful technology and finding solutions. This project is what I think cryptographic protocols were born to do: solve current problems more efficiently, using blockchain infrastructure as the foundation to secure transparent and immutable data history. But don't take my word for it, do that deep dive. You know, the one that you tell yourself you've done by watching this video alone. What the bloody hell do I know? And there's a tiered referral structure, so there could be a bias. Stop, look, and think bike. I'm not a financial advisor, and this video should be used for educational and entertainment purposes only. You must seek professional advice before making any investment in either the digital or the legacy space, as there is a risk of partial or total loss. Make sure that you do your research, make sure you try to self-custody your assets, and remember the information in this video may well be out of date by the time you get to watch this. But here, all the links work. The UI is impressive, the team is doxed and has the necessary skill set and validated experience. There are no upfront costs for nodes. There's no bullshit pre-launch token where the project is yet to be built, all launched on a flimsy promise of some AI innovations that have never been done before by some numpty called Chavez pushing a never-ending Ponzi. This is TESTnet, and you can potentially farm the airdrop of this protocol's utility token by just running the security extension on your browser and or helping distribute and build the Naurian network, which is where the tiers are usually found. But here it is a gamified incentive structure used to reward early testers. And don't forget, by engaging in the Discord, you can also gain access to other point incentives. I will post all the links, including the referral code to join my network, in the description below. But also, take note, the testnet phase is scheduled to run until the end of Q1 this year, 2025. So I suggest you get your eyes on ChatGPT or Grok 3.0 on the white paper. Check the code audit and tech developers' credence, then and only then make a decision to action. Measure twice and cut once is almost a first principle approach to everything, especially in crypto. In fact, it might be an idea to measure a third time and just make a quarter cut. But if this has piqued some interest for you, then I suggest you follow up with this interview with David Holtzman by Stephanie. And of course, don't forget to subscribe and like or share the video to poke the algorithm, as it needs a bloody good poking as often as possible. Anyway, that's it from me today. Just a quick one to keep you in the loop and let you know that I'm still there, working hard and keeping an eye on all of you. Crypto G out.